Hello, and welcome to another episode of Tekkit Lite Crash Course. As you can see, I've completed my windows and my walls for my, ground floor of the R&D center. It's going to be like a workshop down here. I'll probably move a lot of the stuff I have in the workshop over there, the old blacksmithy, into here, including some of like the Bluetricity stuff, because I'm not going to be using a whole lot of that in processing, maybe a little bit. But I'm not going to have like maybe we'll have an enormous power farm. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This episode may run a little short. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. One thing I did skip over last episode was the iron scaffolds. I didn't really talk about them because I didn't have time to wait for my iron to smelt. But since my iron smelted, we're going to go ahead and make some. Now first, you need to make those iron fences that I'd mentioned. Iron fence, basically you take a refined iron, you lay it out kind of like sticks for regular wooden fences. Now again, it has to be refined. It can't be the regular iron. But that gives you 12 of these iron fences. Take those out. And then you take the iron fences, lay them back out. Throw some refined iron in here. So refined iron on top, fences down below. Gets you 16 iron scaffolds. So we'll just take a stack of those. Iron scaffolds work similarly to wood scaffolds, in that you can just tap on the bottom and raise them up. Still can't hold on to them, like you can't with the wood scaffolds either. What's nice about these is they do reach a great deal farther than the wood scaffolds. Wood scaffolds, you can only reach out 2 additional blocks from side to side, which can kind of get on the nerves. Can't talk. And as usual, if you knock out the bottom one or the one connecting them, they will all fall down. Now, what I wanted to get to for my demonstration, first I need some wood scaffolds. I think I went and threw them away. Alright, so I'm going to grab my wood scaffolds out of my inventory. Wood scaffolds will not mount to the sides of iron scaffolds, just like iron scaffolds will not mount to the sides of wood scaffolds. I mean, you can lay them out next to each other, but you're not going to be able to build wood off the side of iron, which can be a bit of a nuisance. Let's say I lay one up here. Okay, I can't even build them on top. That's curious. Alright, so you can't build them off of each other, but if you lay them out next to each other, like so, I mean, we'll be able to climb both of them, blah blah blah, etc., etc. But one thing that iron scaffolds won't do, that wood will, they won't take on construction foam. So if you just need a scaffold, something to climb up, but don't want to fill it with construction foam because you're in the middle of building something, iron scaffolds. Handy dandy. Now you can make iron scaffolds actually extend a bit farther. Let me grab some spares here. So like say I build out to its limit. Can't go any farther. You can combine them with something. I believe it's a fence. I need to make more fences. Okay, I've just consulted the wiki, as I've been known to do from time to time, and you don't combine the scaffold with the fence. You right-click on the scaffold with the fence. Or not. Maybe it's the column. I can break these off. Ah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, it eats up the fence, and it basically allows you to continue building a little bit further with the scaffold up to 12 blocks away. So go ahead and keep. I think I may have been lied to. Well, what if I take this down and just start again? Try that. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Okay, so you need to reinforce it before you build your extension. And it can go quite a distance. 12 blocks. Cool beans. So yeah, scaffolds, reinforced scaffolds. Again, reinforcement has to happen on the column that reaches the ground. You can build up to 12 blocks away once that's done. And like everything else, once you're done with the whole thing, you just knock it down. And when you break the reinforced one, which I will in a moment, It also gives you the fence back, so no fences are wasted. Well, I got plenty of time, so we'll move on to yet another topic. Fun, fun. I'm not sure if I went over reinforced stone. I'll show you real quick what that is. I might have done that in the polythene pan episode. I'm not even sure. Right, reinforced. So get a recipe for that. For that, we need regular stone and some advanced alloy. I'm going to order some of that up. Hopefully that's still part of the system. Well, as it turns out, I did have some reinforced stone laying around I forgot about, but for now, we're just going to skip right over that part. So just lay out our stone like so with our advanced alloy, get 8 more reinforced stone, and we're going to make some reinforced doors. Make reinforced doors, basically you just lay it out, just like you would wood for a regular wooden door. I'm going to make 2 of those, and just like regular doors, they do not stack. So we're going to put these back together. And reinforced doors, like iron doors, do need to be opened with a redstone signal. So we're just going to lay these out here. And just like the stone or the CF foam around them, they are very, very blast resistant. They are unlikely to be destroyed by explosions. Let's see. Let's grab a couple levers for now, I suppose. I'll make a more clever redstone mechanism of some sort for this later on. You can see, 1 lever, opens the door. Cool stuff. So, blast-resistant doors, blast-resistant walls, and not so blast-resistant glass. There is a reinforced glass as well. I think I did actually go over this stuff. Now I'm actually, finally using it. That down, it's kind of dark there. So yeah, our R&D center is nearly complete. I just have to put on the ceiling with the illuminators. Run some cabling all over the place, and it will be good. So again, fairly short episode. How am I doing on time anyway? Yeah, once editing's done, it's going to be pretty short, but they can't all be winners. That'll be in a day. So, everyone have a nice evening, as it were. Alright, so as I was building up my cable array to support my illuminators, I was reminded of why I stopped using illuminators. Now, don't mind the dirt, that's just a scaffold that's going to be taken down eventually. But this over here, I mean, I had to take these down to try to conserve some of this power. These things are horridly inefficient in quantity. I mean, as you can see, these guys here, they're drawing a little bit and then just quitting. And even though these allegedly only use a quarter of an EU per tick, I've got 2 low voltage solar arrays outside here, and I've got bat boxes feeding each row of the array, and these things cannot hold a charge because these damned illuminators keep sucking it right out. Now, they do have a little bit of an internal charge. You can actually charge them up manually using an energy crystal, but even going back and forth doing that for 2 whole hours, I could not get these things to sustain an on state. So, to heck with these things. Only use these as a novelty. Don't bother. Oh, another thing I noticed, I ran some cable down underground and, up here, try to make like a little power wall. These have cables inside of them, and the panes don't connect to them. So I've got a different idea for this. There's all this wire, all this stuff's going to be coming down. And I'm going to make like a little power center in the corner. It's sort of like a conversion box, which I can then run like Buildcraft Power or any of the converters off of to give me what I need, even high voltage. So yeah, that'll be the new thing. I'm going to get rid of all this dirt. I'm probably still going to go with the construction foam for the ceiling, even though it is a bit of a pain. I got to use the dirt as a scaffold for the scaffold. Kind of an odd thing. But yeah, that'll eventually be a thing. So I'm going to fix that, and next episode, I'll do something. But for now, have a nice day.